called The House of D. Here's a scene where he reunites with his childhood friend, played by the great Robin Williams.
My dad died a lot of sleeps ago. Cancer ate him, just like your dad. Cancer is the crab on the horoscope. Crab dinner, $6.95, all you can eat. Sorry, pal. It's okay, because the crab ate all the hard parts first. The mean parts. The parts that hate me being retarded. Just before he died, when he was only mostly dead, he was so nice. Because only the soft parts were left.
Please welcome David Duchovny. Seat on the show. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
How you doing?
I'm good. You know, it's great when somebody from New York talks about the X-Files because I much prefer to hear Mulder.
Mulder.
Yeah. Instead of Mulder.
Please, we do the
like Mulder.
Mulder. Yeah. So I
get that when I walk around a lot.
Over here.
If they forget my name, it's always like, hey, Mulder. Mulder, we got a dead body over here. You might want to take a look at it. Cops actually did that to me one time.
Really?
Yeah, when I was jogging through Central Park probably 6 years ago, and this cop car like slows up right next to me, and he said, "Hey, Mulder, we got a suspicious dead body over here."
A fan
Love
of the
your
show.
work.
A fan of the show, obviously a fan. Now, the X-Files was huge. It really did put you on the map, and it was huge. I mean, it was just an incredible show. Yeah, great. What is like? You know, when you get a show like that, you know, it changes your life. Did you do anything like crazy that you wanted to do, like maybe buy something or?
No, because I was, you know, I was so used to having no money.
Right.
I just thought I'm going to put it away because I always thought, you know, I'm going to have no money again.
Yeah, guys that are poor to begin with always worry that they're going to be poor again. Yeah.
Well, you always act like you're poor.
Yeah.
Which is why you just take all this free stuff wherever you can get it. That was actually, you know, the wonderful thing about becoming known at first was like people just give you all this crap.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And I haven't bought a pair of sneakers in like 60 years.
You know, I always say this: when you ain't got a dime, they want it.
Right.
When you got a little money, they go, here's some sneakers. Yeah. It's weird.
So I was like putting the money away and keep on giving me the free sneakers.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, I got another thing too. You're Scottish descent.
My mother's Scottish.
Scottish descent, and you're proud of that heritage,
sure,
right?
Yeah.
Because look what I have. I think you really look good in a kilt. Look at that now. Huh? Look at that. Isn't that great? Yeah. Now, you know, I'm proud of my Italian
Well, you know,
heritage.
the wonderful thing about the kilt is that you don't actually have to be Scottish to wear one.
No. Well, no, I know that.
Because you're Italian, right?
Yes, and I'm proud of...
You might want to take a look at
Oh, yes.
What's the hat?
The hat, yes, the hat. You know what I like about this? You know what I like about wearing a kilt is that you get to have a man purse. Yeah. See, there's that man purse right there.
That man purse has a reason for being there. It's not. Well, first of all, the kilt has no pockets, so you do need a purse. But also, you're supposed to wear nothing underneath the kilt, and the man purse weighs down your something.
Ah. Commando.
Well, you're supposed to.
Commando.
So it's actually there to make sure when you sit down that you don't flash people.
Oh, is that right? Wait a minute. You're supposed to go commando?
Yes, you are. You are supposed to.
It's a little cold lately, but anyway. So let's talk about the movie. You know, I really liked it.
Thank you.
Did you have trouble doing both jobs?
I didn't. I mean, I had a wonderful time doing it. I thought, you know, I went through almost a year to try to get the financing, and I was living with it for almost a year, and we did the prep, you know, 8 weeks. So by the time I got on set, I felt like I knew the story backwards and forwards, and I felt pretty comfortable. I also had great cinematographer. I had the guy that shot Taxi Driver, Michael Chapman, shot Raging Bull. So I was covered. You know, I was like, whatever you guys want to do, that sounds right.
What's it like working with your beautiful wife, Taya? You know, for those of you who don't know, David's married to Taya Leone, of course. There's a picture. Yeah. What's that like?
It's mostly just whatever you want to do, honey. That was wonderful, you know. Just,
hey, listen, there's something I was reading in the research. You know, you didn't start out to be an actor. You weren't trying to be an actor. You know, you went to Ivy League school, and then, but you wanted to be a professor. Am I right?
Well, yeah, I thought I'd teach, be a professor, and I'd write in my downtime. That was kind of the plan. And then I thought if I'm going to write plays, I should probably learn what it is to be on stage and speak those words. So it was kind of just a backing into it.
That's wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're glad you made that decision.
Yeah, so House of D's kind of returned to, you know, writing and acting, you know, that I started with.
And is this autobiographical?
A little bit. I mean, you know, growing up in that neighborhood, I was able to bring back a lot of the stuff that I remembered, but the actual thrust of the story is totally fictional. But for instance, Robin Williams and Anton Yelchin have a meat delivery boy job together in the movie, and I myself delivered meat.
You delivered meat. Yeah. I used to deliver groceries for Sam's on Euclid Avenue.
It's pretty good. It's a good job, right?
It's a good job.
You work for tips.
You work for tips.
Now, how old were you when you did that?
I was a kid. I must have been, you know, 10, 11, something like that.
Were you always hoping that maybe some, you know, kind of Mrs. Robinson? Oh, you were only 10.
I was still worrying about I was just still worried about crossing the street. I wasn't, you know.
You were still worried about where's the bathroom. Where am I going to pee?
But so that was something that you.
Well, I was 14. So
yeah, 14. Well, at 14, I was probably thinking that too. Yeah.
I apologize.
No, that's okay.
10 years old. I was like, maybe you were advanced for your age.
I was advanced, yes. But anyway, hey, listen. When we have more with David Duchovny, but we're going to do a little bit of Tony's trivia. Ooh. What does David Duchovny think is the biggest perk of being a celebrity? When we come back, we'll give you the answer.
Yeah, free sneakers.
David Duchovny, and before the break, we're in Tony's trivia. What does David Duchovny think is the biggest perk of being a celebrity? David, what's the answer?
Well, for me, that would be the free courtside tickets to the Knicks games.
The Knicks games, yeah. It's great, you know.
Along with sneakers to walk there.
You walk in and say, yeah, I love those floor seats. It's an incredible place to watch a game.
You can never afford them normally.
No, still I can't.
I know, it's a dream. And it's Madison Square Garden. And if you grew up in New York, that's just a magical place.
You play a lot of basketball?
I used to, but I still play a little.
You played...
I played 1 year at Princeton, kind of. I really rode the pine, which is, you know, I was on the bench.
Who was your favorite player here in New York?
Walt Clyde Frazier.
Frazier, yes, Clyde. You know,
yeah.
I ran into him the other day.
Yeah.
He was out in front of ABC. He was standing out in front of ABC, in front of the building out there. You know, he's decked out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Do you remember what I loved about Walt Frazier? Was so great. Guys that grew up in New York, they remember this, that whenever he got knocked down,
he waited to pick him up.
He'd sit there.
He'd sit on the court.
He'd just sit on the court.
It didn't matter if it was his own teammate or the other guy. He'd sit there like this, just wait. And somebody would come and give him a hand. And that was
well,
great.
you know, we got you a little gift, David, because we're so happy you were here. We got you a Walt Frazier, New York Knicks. How about that? Number 10. Number 10, I remember.
Now you see, you get free things.
Yeah. All right, now, you know what else? So the audience has a chance to get some free things, too. We got 2 tickets to movie theaters from Fandango.
Would that be the House of D?
Well, it could be. They could go see the House of D. But they will win these tickets only if you could sink 5 baskets in 30 seconds outside. And we go right now. Right now. Here we go. Come on, follow me.
Right here.
All right, here we are. Look, we got it set up, huh? What a beautiful day. All right, here we go. 5. Make 5. 30 seconds. 1. Oh, that was good.
Oh, I'm off.
Get off. Come on, let's go. Get in there. Oh. That's in. 2. 3. 4. He's on now. He's on. Get in there. He won. He got 5. He won. Boom. Hey, he won. He won. Everybody's getting the tickets. He's still shooting. He's on fire. Go get it, David. Finish it up. Finish it up. He's a three-pointer. Boom. David, thanks very much. You want to keep shooting? The House of D is in theaters now. Boom. The House of D is in theaters now. David Duchovny, thanks a lot for being on the show. Go see the movie, folks. We'll be right back.